a few blackberries. We might come back on later and make a mixed berry cobbler because I've got too many berries left and I don't want. I hate wasting stuff. So I'll probably come back on later and make something with these berries, maybe tonight. Probably tonight. All right. Okay, so now we've got a bowl full of fresh berries and one sliced strawberry. If you want to see those, here you go. And that'll be the topper for one of the stuffed French toasts. Hey, buddy. Hey, give me a sec. Jan, what's going on? Yeah, exactly. Law of strawberries. That's exactly right, Jan. All right. Now. Well, come on, bud. It is bring your kid to work day. All right. So what's next? What's next, bud? Time to beat up some eggs? You got it. I know that's not what you were saying, but that's what we're doing. Because then it just makes you right. Because we are, in fact, about to whip some eggs. Let's see. Eggs and heavy cream. And just a splash of vanilla extract. Now, ordinary, if I were making plain French toast, I would also add cinnamon to this mix. But because we're doing the berry one, I don't think the cinnamon will go real well with it, so I'm going to leave the cinnamon out. Get everything situated here. You want strawberry, bud? Okay, let's go back down here. That's probably enough. Yeah, that'll be enough. All right, now pour a splash of heavy cream in there. Now, if we were doing just eggs, we would not add cream, but we're doing French toast, so I'm gonna add a fair bit of cream because what you're building is a custard. So that cream's gonna help to make it more custardy, if that makes any sense. And then we'll do just a little bit of vanilla because we don't want it to taste like vanilla. That just helps kind of accent a lot of other flavors. There we go. All right, let me grab a fork. One thing you do want to be sure is whenever you're making French toast and you're making the custard for it, make sure you whip it thoroughly because you want to incorporate all of the yolks with all of the whites. You don't want any spots that are like part white just whole or part yellow just whole. Not specifically whole, but like, a big glob of it. Because that's not custard, that's just eggs on bread. That's just eggy bread. What we're doing here is making a custard. Now to this, if we were truly making a custard, we would add a fair bit of sugar, but all the sugar is going to come from the stuffing and from the toppings. All right, that's pretty thoroughly blended. You can see there's no differentiation between white and yellow. It's all just one homogeneous mix. So pour it into this square pan over here, and you can see in the square pan even better, like there's no spots that are discolored. All right, there we go. That's all of it. Now, let's go ahead and let's pop our oven on to go ahead and preheat. Here, let's bring you guys back over here. What's up? You a strawberry, bud? You can bite it. All right, I'm gonna start heating this pan up slowly. Actually, let's do it on the big burner over here. I'm just putting over like a medium, the low side of medium. All right, make sure there's nothing in there and set our bake temperature. I'm gonna set it for 325 because I don't need it to bake like 350 bake. We're doing a little bit lower because these will be cooked basically by the time they go in the oven, but I'm going to put them in the oven to make sure that we really puff that custard up. Because if you bake it nice and even, French toast, you'll see it'll almost inflate. It's the craziest thing if you've never seen it happen. Because the custard will rise and puff up inside the French toast. Now, as soon as you take it off the heat, it'll start to collapse, but it's kind of neat in the beginning. Now, can we fit 4 slices of bread in this square pan? That'd be a no. All right. Now, this being homemade bread, okay, if you're using store-bought white sandwich bread, you want to be in and out of that batter, that custard, as quickly as you possibly can. You don't want to be in there letting it soak like I am, and I'll show you guys here in a minute what I'm doing. You don't want to let it sit in there and soak for a long time like I am, but this homemade bread, it's going to stand up a little longer, a little better to the soak. But that white bread, if you're just using store-bought white bread, it's just going to fall apart on you. So let's go. There we go. So you guys can see I've got it soaking in here, and it's seeped down in there. You can start to see the crumb of the bread again instead of just like you see where it's overflowing with custard here, and here there's a little bit of crumb on the bread. So that means we've not quite soaked up as much as we can. Let's flip it over, and it'll look like this, and that'll fall down and soak in some more. You seriously never thought to put it in the oven after? Well, so putting it in the oven after, if you're not using juggernaut sliced bread like I am, is not a necessary step. Plus, I'm gonna make a French toast sandwich out of this, so it's gonna be double thick, and I'm not gonna get a chance to grill the other side, so I'm gonna have to bake it to completion. Yeah, so I'm oven baking mine because it's huge French toast. If you're just making like normal size French toast, you don't specifically have to. Hey, why are you being a whiny? Do you need another strawberry? See how we've got more crumb here? Alright, now that that's soaking, go ahead and bring the pan up to temperature. And we'll set those two pieces aside on a plate so that we can soak the other two. Take a bite. Take a bite. Thank you. Oh. Bud, you are killing my left arm. All right. All right, let's bring our other 2 pieces of bread in here. Start soaking those. I might have to make some more frickin' custard. It's all right. I know the recipe. I know the way. Oh, buddy. You are so heavy on this side. Hi. Yeah, that's French toast. Well, it's gonna be anyway. Right now it's just eggy bread. But I will say, there is a trick to help make standard size French toast do that, Jan. What you can do is just cook it over a lower temperature, over a lower heat. It'll take a while to get it done, but that slow temperature will still allow the custard to rise, even in regular size French toast. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some more custard for this. Okay. Y'all just go chill over here. I gotta whip some more custard together. Okay, let's see. Oh, man, dude. You are killing me, Smalls, but I love you. If you're just tuning in and wondering who I'm talking to my 18-month-old. This guy. My left side is dead right now. All right, so we've got our egg. Went ahead and turned the heat back down on that pan for a sec, just because it's going to take us a minute to beat this egg up and get it the same as the others, so that we can finish making our French toast. French toast. All right, there we go. Let's get our scraper and scrape all that into there. I hear you, bud. Oh. Okay, I have to switch you sides. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, we're making a killer breakfast here, bud. You just wait. Your little baby brain's gonna be blown. Okay, so now we've got big fat French toast soaked up with custard. Let me rinse my hand off here. Melt some butter into this pan and get going. Now then. So, we're just going to cut some butter real quick, and we're going to go over to the stove and start cooking over there. Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to the stove. Oh geez, but you're so heavy. So this is, we're just going to start this basically like regular French toast, but what we're going to do is on the first side, we'll just put a basic cook on the egg on the interior of the bread, and then we'll flip it over and we'll let that, the second side, be the outside, and the one that we just started with be the inside of the sandwich. That way it's not ingredients up against raw egg, it's cooked egg, but it's not quite toasted yet. Because if you toast it, it'll never quite stick together like a stuffed French toast. It'll just be like a French toast sandwich. All right, so bread one. Bread two. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to cook these separately. Okay. Or I could just fire up a second pan. Maybe I'll do that so that we don't take too long. Okay, start pan number two. We'll get that one heated up quick because it's got some catching up to do. All right, so that was over a fairly low temperature. That's probably set that middle of the sandwich that I want to set. So I'm gonna grab a spatula here. Just go ahead and turn it. There we go. All right. So there's that bit. All right, our heat's up just a little too high right now. We'll knock it down just a touch because this is a big fat piece of French toast and we want to give it time to do its thing. So here we go. I'm gonna grab our filling. This one will be our mixed berry. We'll start with that one. Big old fat dollop of it right there. Exclamation hands in chat if you just saw that and you're like, what the hell? Cut some butter up for pan number two. Thank you, Shayna. Hey, Shayna, by the way. Hope you're doing well on this Monday. I'm sure you're lurking and working, but good to see you. You're gonna get some seepage. It's just gonna do that. I mean, I guess you could really, really finite calculate the amount that goes in the French toast, but I don't know. I feel like it tastes just as good even when it's messy. Doing well, yep. Working away, yippee! Excited to see these. Haven't tried to make stuffed French toast before. To be fair, neither have I, but conceptually, I just feel like it should be easy enough to execute. I don't know, I'm winging it like I do so often. And it always comes out a success anyway, so why not? It encourages me to wing it more often.